Contrary to popular belief, marriage is a business. Therefore, the issues surrounding relationships, business, and marriage always run together. Now, if your marriage, relationship, or cohabitation situation falls apart, it is going to have an impact on your business. That is why my videos always have to do with one or the other or all three. Now, if you're going to get married, you must understand that your marriage is a business, all right? A family must be organized and operate like a corporation. Therefore, the family must be run on business principles in order to be successful. Now, one of the most important business principles relates to how your business organization will be organized, okay? Whether it be organized as a sole proprietor, a LLC, or S corporation, or C corporation, right? Now, there has been a lot of chatter on YouTube in the last 2 years about an LLC and how you can make money by just having one, which is a lie.
Take out $150 out of your stimulus and go get you an LLC. Now you own your own business. Now go online and get a 5K small business grant from the SBA. That's how you turn $150 into 5K. Now you have 5K in your own business. Take out a credit card in your business name. Use half and then pay it off. Oh, wow. That's some good, bad, horrible business advice. Do not do this.
See, marriage is a business, but you can't make money just by having one, so you can't get rich just by having an LLC either. Therefore, this video is a reaction to a YouTube video posted by Orlando Minor titled Breaking News, Starting an LLC Just Got Better, where he discussed how people think they can make money by just having an LLC. So let's talk about it.
So basically what a LLC does is it protects someone from coming after you personally. They can only come after the assets inside of that box. Let's just say inside of that LLC. They cannot come for you personally. That is the reason why LLCs even exist. It is a protection for you personally.
Now, I feel for my people who want to create generational wealth in a hurry, so they buy into and lose lots of money on things like Forex trading and cryptocurrency. Now, I've been in the financial services business since 1978, where I've helped hundreds of families become millionaires, and I have a heart to see every black family become wealthy and build viable economies in every black community across the country. Therefore, whenever I see videos like Orlando's that do not tell the whole story, I try to add the missing piece that's important to the story. Now, I do that because I assume that these YouTube channel cats also have a heart to ensure their viewers receive the information that they need to be successful. However, I am increasingly finding that this may not be the case and that most of them are just in it for the money. When people on YouTube are just in it for the money, they will constantly tell you about the problem, but they will not give you the solution. And why? It's because they need you to keep coming to them thinking that you might give them the solution so that they can continue to make money. Now, if you have a problem and they solve it for you, you will no longer need them, and then they can't make any more money off you. So it's in their best interest to only give you information and a constant recitation concerning the problem in the hopes that they will eventually give you the solution. All right. And I came to this conclusion because every time I give their viewers the missing information in the comment section, they delete my comment. Now, at first, I concluded that these YouTube gurus are snowflakes that melt at the slightest sign of criticism. And I also thought that maybe these guys are just like bitch-ass high school girls thinking that I'm clout chasing. So they try to keep me from sitting at the lunch table with the cool people, right? But then I realized, no, okay, it's because they don't want to solve the viewer's problem. And why? It's because there's no long-term money in solving your problem. See, every viable business needs repeat customers. Therefore, they need to keep you coming back and watching their videos repeatedly so they can make money. In the video that I'm reacting to, Orlando Minor told you a story about the assets and personal liabilities protection of an LLC. However, he did not give you the whole story about what you must do in order to get the protection from personal liability that the LLC offers you. Now, the knowledge that I'm about to share is coming from 45 years of business experience, okay? I own 7 LLCs that are formed under one umbrella LLC. And the reason I form separate LLCs for each business is to protect the other businesses from the liability created by one business. See, if that business gets sued, the plaintiff cannot go after the other businesses because they are separate entities. Now, when it comes to LLC, brothers, nobody knows that business better than me, all right? Now, Orlando said that an LLC protects you from personal liability, but he did not tell you how it protects you or what you must do in order to get that protection. He talked about putting assets in an LLC box, right? However, before you put any assets in his metaphoric LLC box, you must have these items in first, okay? An LLC operating agreement, a bank account for the LLC, a record book detailing the LLC transactions, even if you're a single member LLC, and $2.5 million worth of business insurance. Now, if you do something where you provide advice, you should also have at least $1 million in E&O insurance. And Muppet Newsflash, brothers, an LLC will not protect you if you do not have these items, okay? If someone sues you and they can pierce the corporate veil, the judge will authorize them to attack your personal assets as well. And that is why insurance is so critical. And that's because if a person suing you can recover their damage through an insurance claim, they usually won't try to go after your personal assets also. Inexperienced people lose the personal protection liability of their LLC by failing to open a bank account. Now, I've seen so many black people commingle their personal money with the LLC cash flow because they didn't have a business bank account. If the person suing you can argue that your business is actually a sole proprietor and not an LLC, and if they win the argument, the LLC personal liability protection is gone. If you don't have a written operating agreement for your LLC, you may have a certificate of LLC formation, but you have not actually formed an LLC without that documentation. Ergo, there is no personal liability protection. Now, if you don't keep accurate records showing how your corporate decisions were made to direct your cash flow, your company can be deemed to be not an LLC. All right. And brothers, you have to know that there's a lot more to own and operate an LLC in a way that will protect your personal assets that go way beyond just getting an LLC certificate. All right. Amen. Well, that's all that I have for now. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, share this video with your family and friends, and I'll be back with something new that nobody told you. Until then, remember that God loves you, I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. And I'll see you next time on Maximizing Fatherhood.